64, the air was fresh and new. Eastman shadows looming where the original vision grew. Two fathers in Hebron's hand stained with the ink on his toil, planting that anchor deep in the Beaver County soil. The marrow of the business wasn't silver, wasn't gold, just the heat of the butcher's room before the quarters got colder. A coven in the service of blood was sworn in the dust before the iron of the leg started to gather the cobras. By 72, the anchor dragged to the center remain. Through the Appalachians, leading the suffocating rain. 84 and 86, the sons took the heavy crown, walking for resting hours while the sun on the mountain went down. Word holds to the dozens when the burning our past life, trading their mornings for the drum of the boxes in the night. Growing the liquid nose and dirty brothers, a skeletal frame, while before the litter arrived to bleach the color from the name. Rage the gas and let the hollow spaces scream. I'm sitting in the wreckage of a 60-year dream, 1,000 lifetimes in a room with no window or door, pouring the white hot rage onto the concrete floor. The anchor is slipping, the chain is beginning to snap, we're falling through the silence of a 60-day gap. The 16th of Feb, the wind that delivered the coldest sting, a document of mercy that didn't mean a single thing. 60 days of oxygen granted by a boardroom decree for the hands that built the house and the eyes they used to see. The notice is a blade sharpened on the desk, 3 states away, a technical finality for the price we're forced to pay. The sale is a poltergeist on the aisles of the grave, while the heartbeat of the borough is bartered and bled away. Raise the gas and let the hollow spaces scream. I'm sitting in the wreckage of a 60-year dream, 1,000 lifetimes in a room with no window or door, pouring the white hot rage onto the concrete floor. The anchor is slipping, the chain is beginning to snap, we're falling through the silence of a 60-day gap. 20th of April, on the day the matriarch's birth, the final shovel hits the dry in the frozen earth. In the town of Bloody Run, where the history is buried deep, the promises of the fathers are the secrets that they keep. Cooked hours in the kitchen, bitter taste of the forced in, while a cocoa slams the door on the neighbor and a friend. One store stays open on the mountain, one goes dark in the street, with a child who won't wait for the surrender to be complete. Sound of the final cash. Growth is a wildfire, change is a beast with iron teeth. Rebirth is the seizure of the spirit buried beneath the peace. Is a riot, the silence is a thunderous sound when the anchor is lifted and the legacy hit the ground. We are closing a shop, we're exhaling a century of breath into the digital vacuum, into the vanity bed. Break ash and let the hollow spaces scream. I'm sitting in the wreckage of a 60-year dream, 1,000 lifetimes in a room with no window or door, pouring the white hot rage onto the concrete floor. The anchor is slipping, the chain is beginning to snap, we're falling through the silence of a 60-day gap. April 20th, the 60-day clock in the windowless room. Chaos is the only truth.